Friday evening in the capital city. I'm Mr. Pat Vegas alongside Chris Coakley. Tonight, Chris, we've got an OCC Ohio battle between the 1-1 home team, the Grove City Greyhounds, and the visiting New Albany Eagles under head coach Tim Casey. Being serenaded by one of the finest bands in Central Ohio.
Oh, without a doubt.
I mean, Grove City High School band off to our right, up on top of a little mezzanine area, just busting out the jam tonight.
They wanted to put us up there at one point, and I'm like, no thanks.
Game for you tonight. Both teams coming at 1-1 as we kick things off with our Ted's Classic Cuts pregame show and postgame show and broadcast tonight. We appreciate that. Only thing Ted has never done for me.
Well, he'd have to buy all new razors and scissors to cut that mop you have. Over, man. Bring him over.
Well, I mean, I probably should at some point. I'm going to have to get this mop cut. Just been, you know, running back and forth. We'll get it at some point. It's just not that important to us. But I'm glad for thanks again for joining us. What are our upcoming games, by the way?
Evening, 6 o'clock. St. Francis de Sales over at Thomas Worthington. Should be a good matchup. I will
not be available for that particular matchup because my Bengals actually are playing next Saturday against the mighty Vikings of Minnesota. But
yeah, a must-win game for both those teams as well.
No question about it.
Then on Tuesday night, the 19th, we have Fairfield Christian, our good buddy Ben Patrick, coach there.
Where's that game at?
At that Wellington.
Oh, okay. That's
so
close.
That Wellington, then the following OCC Capital matchup, Mitchell.
Look forward to all the broadcasts we have coming up for you as Chris gets ready to transition to a state that's warmer than Ohio because he's turned a little bit wimpish, shall we say, wimpish.
81 degrees down in Waco today.
Let's see what the wife says, by the way. There you have it. I don't know if that...
It's up all the way.
Yeah, we've got, my wife said my mic's a little bit low, and we got it as hot as we can get it. We apologize for that. We are doing our best to give you a quality broadcast, and I've got a pretty loud voice too, which is kind of, well, that's not surprising.
Well, let's see if I can. We'll see if we can turn the mask. The two games, both teams 1-1, as you mentioned. Both these teams out of the OCC Ohio. Good matchup tonight. Guy just got away with a dunk in pregame. Surprised officials didn't tech him up on that one. But looking at the two matchups that we've had so far for New Albany, they opened up, Mitch, last Friday night against Canfield at home. Came away with a convincing win, 57-39. Then last Tuesday night, they hosted the Pioneers of Orange. Anthony Kalo's ball club came in and put a shellacking on the Eagles there. As mentioned, Tim Casey, the head coach of New Albany, longtime coach over at Upper Orange. He's got almost 500 career wins, if I remember correctly. Longtime coach.
That was that at Kaufman or is that home?
That was here at home.
Well, they lost to Kaufman at home 67-63. Then Tuesday, just this week, a couple nights ago, 3 nights ago to be exact, they took down Canal Winchester 59-50. After tonight's game, they play Tuesday at DeSales and at Groveport Madison on Friday the 15th. Home to Hilliard, then 3 in a row at Westerville Central, at Washington Franklin Heights. After tonight's ball game on the 9th, which is tomorrow, New Albany's at Minford. Then they host Lancaster a week from the night at Big Walnut next Saturday. Friday the 22nd, they're hosting Gahanna. That'll be an interesting battle, I'm sure, between the East Side powers there. And then Thursday the 28th, probably the last game of the year, calendar year that is, of course, they host Olentangy Berlin. I'm going to apologize up front to you tonight because we got the rosters for New Albany very late. They've got some phonetics.
We're going to do the best we can, folks.
That's our way of saying there's just some names on there we don't know how to say. We're going to try to listen during the pregame introductions to try to get those to you. Why don't you go over the New Albany, I'm sorry, the Grove City Stars for us tonight, Chris. At least the home teams are easy.
Starting for Coach Eric Saxton, Greyhounds. Number 1, Kevin Gallagher, a 6'1" senior. Number 2, Kylan Meldon, a 6'1" junior. Jack Reber, number 10, 6'4". He is a senior as well. He wears number 10. Watched him play last year a couple times. Very good ball player. Keegan Holstrom, the 6' senior, wears number 11. Great pitcher going to Ohio State. Also plays first base for Coach Ryan Alexander and the Greyhounds in baseball. And big 6'6" Craig Gilbert wears number 33. The junior is packing it in down low for the Greyhounds tonight.
You want to give New Albany's names a try?
We'll give it a shot here, my friend. Starting off for the gold and maroon, Vegas gold and maroon of New Albany, Tim Casey team. Number 0, Marco Matusi, a 5'9" sophomore. Number 3, Braylon Nash, the starting quarterback. I think he's a 4-year starter here in basketball. Well, the 6'4" senior wears number 3. Number 13, Sabram Agabor, a senior, 6'3". Number 21, Miles Jackson is a 6'3" junior. And number 32, Chase Bowles, a 6'5" senior, starting for the Eagles, wearing their black uniforms tonight, trimmed, and as I said, in Vegas gold and maroon.
Vegas gold. Maroon letters trimmed out in gold. Just getting ready for our national anthem. We're going to turn over to the PA announcer here at Grove City High School, and once we get done with the national anthem, we'll reset those starting lineups for you once again and get ready for tonight's action.
Your attendance and support of the student athletes participating, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest. And the administration of both schools requests the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this game have met extensive requirements set by the Ohio Capital Conference and the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the OCC and the OHSAA to provide their important role in tonight's game. The officials for tonight's contest is Sheldon Stanley, Andre Mock, and Tanner Poe. Asked to respect the effort that each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administering the contest, and of course your team and opponent. And as important tonight as ever, please respect the game. The privilege of this game was made possible for those who have fought and continue to fight for our freedom. All the servicemen and women, and also the first responders that are responsible for us to be here tonight. As the National ROTC comes to the court, I want everybody to stand, take off your hats. I want to introduce the ROTC members. We got Jack Boyer, Lane Normaden, Shelby Schaefer, and Ava DeRose. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll stand with me, I will invite everybody to help us sing the national anthem.
You're listening to the CBUS Sports Radio High School Basketball Game of the Week. You're live.
Oh, am I? Oh, okay. Back at Grove City High School, I didn't think you had me on yet. Mr. Plaid Baker's Chris Coakley. Grove City hosting New Albany tonight in OCC Ohio action. I'm going to have one ear to the public address now. Try to get some of these names figured out for New Albany.
6'4" sophomore Marco
Matucci.
We're
going to repeat these so we can try to get them in our brain.
Marco Matucci.
6'4" senior Braylon Nash.
That's pretty simple.
Like I said,
Braylon Nash.
starting quarterback for the Eagles as well.
6'3" senior Siren Agbator.
Agbator.
Got it. Agbator.
I'm glad you're doing color tonight, my friend.
I'm doing. We can get that figured out.
flash that real quick for you again. Once again, the starters for New Albany. For our visitors that are watching the stream tonight, both on Twitch and on YouTube. You can also go over to our Mixler if you would prefer to listen to the audio. Mitchell does call games like he's doing the radio. He does not do video broadcasting.
I've been told many times I have a face for radio. I don't know exactly
I'm
what
not
that
going to
means.
disagree with that one step.
I'm not sure if I like any of your all's stuff. We're actually up on the, I guess we're on the
Mezzanine
on the home side, I think. Are we on the home side? Looks like we're on the home side.
No, we are on the home side, yes.
Yeah, so we've got students standing up in front of me, which makes seeing here on this end a little bit difficult. I'm going to have to slide down here, Chris, just so I can see a bit better.
You can go this way, too, if you want.
I don't want to cut off these young ladies' views.
If I turn sideways, is it better? Can you see better?
He's implying that he's rather stout.
So getting ready to get this one underway. Mitch Palu-Vegas on the call tonight, CBUS Sports Radio. Glad we thank Doug Jones for allowing us to come out tonight down here at Grove City High School. Always appreciate their hospitality here down, the home of the Greyhounds. Take it away, Mitchell.
Roger that, sir. It looks like we're going to have jumping center Miles Jackson and Craig Gilbert. No surprise there. Gilbert 6'6", and Jackson settling in at 6'3".
Actually, I think I posted that wrong. I think he's 6'8".
6'8"?
Yeah.
Oh, Gilbert, you mean?
Yeah.
I can't see any better down there than I can here, so I'm going to have to go with here. Ball's tipped up, thrown up in the air, and tipped right to Gallagher for the Greyhounds. And we're underway. Grove City High School action for you in OCC, Ohio. New Albany opening up in man-to-man defense. Holmstrom attempts to pass it back out top to Gallagher. Ball's tipped out of bounds, and the Greyhounds will reset their offense. They're dressed in all white tonight. They've got kind of like white numerals that are just basically outlined in the kind of a dark red, blue, and not real easy to see. Gallagher with the ball, 6'1" senior, running the offense right at the top of the key. Throws it right side to Holmstrom. Keegan, a left-hander, correct?
Yes.
He hands it off to Meldon, and he's kind of working the ball around out top against this New Albany man-to-man defense. Gallagher with it, dribbles to the right side, hands off to Meldon. Meldon back to Holmstrom, waving people away, direction traffic, hands it off to Gallagher. Burning a bunch of clock here, about 40 seconds or so. Here's just, thought Gallagher was going to take a three. He doesn't. Gives it to the big man Gilbert and gets it right back to Gallagher. Now right side to Holmstrom, open for three. Not much spin on that shot. It comes up well short, and the Eagles come up with the rebound.
Yeah, a little short on the shot. Long three ball here.
Quick three on that right side from Matucci. Does not go down. Ball on the ground, and picking it up is Keegan Holmstrom. Outlet pass to Gallagher. He'll go down the right side of the paint with a nice hesitation move. Ball does not drop on the layup attempt, but he's fouled and will shoot a couple.
Yeah, didn't get there in time. I believe it was Matucci, wasn't it?
I did not see. We'll find out. The scoreboard literally is right to our left. It is Matucci, his first.
Unable to get there in time to get set as Gallagher. He had a couple fine games last year here. One against Gahanna Lincoln that Ben and I did. Actually, a 2-point win for the Lions, if I remember correctly.
Gallagher makes the first free throw, left-hander, knocks it down. Again, 6'1" senior. Nice shot. Good-looking motion. Has the ball and lies the second toss, and it is good. 2-0 early on in this ball game. 6:49 remaining in the first quarter on the CBUS Sports Radio Network. Got started just a bit early tonight, which is just fine with us. Means we get done a little bit earlier.
As long as we don't go OT like last Friday night.
Nash drives to the free throw line, throws it outside the left arc to Jackson. He's being checked by Reber. All over him. I think Reber's going to be called with the foul, excuse me.
Just a little bit too much hand contact here.
It is Reber, correct?
Reber? Yes.
So you want to make sure I got it right. Reber with the foul. No, it is Reber.
Well, okay.
That's all right.
Last year I called him Reber all 3 games.
Well, that might just slap us around. Inbounding the ball on the baseline is the Eagles. Getting the inbound pass is Nash. He takes a three. It's a little bit strong, and the ball will go out of bounds. Trying to save it inbounds with Matucci, but he couldn't get there in time.
I might have to take that camera up just a bit.
All right, whatever you need to do, boss man. We got her here. Gallagher has the inbound pass from Keegan Holmstrom. He dribbles into the front court, top of the key, setting up the offense. Gets it to Holmstrom, left wing. Back to Gallagher. He takes a quick three, and it's good. Gallagher buries the three to make it 5-0 at the 6:12 mark of the first quarter.
Talking to one of Grove City's finest, says Holstrom has been hot, 5 of 6 last game from the three-point lane, a three-point shot, excuse me.
New Albany looking for their first points tonight. With the ball at the left elbow is Matucci. Now in the right corner, wide open for three. That's a little bit short and off the front rim. I believe that was Nash on that shot, wasn't it, Chris?
It came off the front. It was offline. You could see it as soon as it left his hand.
We are actually right on that basket. You could see it the entire way.
Apologize for the student section here. We have no other place to put our camera here at Grove City.
Gallagher top of the key, running the offense. Passes off to Reber, rather. Or Reber, it is Reber. I get it right here. And the pass is tipped away and stolen by New Albany. And they're going to have a foul call on the Greyhounds. Maybe Gilbert. Maybe Reber, not sure.
Gallagher. Didn't see that, but that's what they called.
Second team foul. Again, big change this year that we talked about that we didn't like last week and probably aren't going to like this week is no 1-on-1 anymore in the high school level. But they didn't ask Chris and I. At least I don't think they did.
No, I didn't get the memo.
Matucci swings out top to Bowles, and on the right side with it is Jackson. Now here's the drive down the middle of the paint, and then swatted away as Miles Jackson's shot was rejected. Meldon in the front court for Grove City. Gallagher top of the key.
Boy, he swatted that right away really easily, didn't he?
Yes, not much effort required. On the block with it is Gilbert. Actually, excuse me, that was Reber, and he could not get the shot up. It's stripped out of his hands. And Matucci brings it the other way for the Eagles, New Albany. He'll spot up with the three, top of the key, and he buries it.
Boy, that was a nice stroke.
5-3 at the 4:47 mark of the first quarter. Greyhounds lead. Meldon bounces it to Gilbert, swings the left side to Gallagher, open for three, and he makes another. Heat check, 2 for 2. Kevin Gallagher.
Gotta love that left-handed stroke since both our boys are southpaws.
Left-handed, yes. Our oldest boys, we should be specific. That makes it 8-3 at the 4:23 mark of the first quarter. Almost a double dribble there by Agutter. He has it again, top of the key. Not an easy name to say quickly, but do our best. Here's a three ball. Comes up a bit short from Nash on the right wing.
Thought he took a couple steps getting his feet together there.
No call on the travel. Gallagher again. Going to take another three, top of the key. That rattles out. Can't get the bounce as it goes high off the rim and falls into the hands, I believe.
Bowles with the rebound.
Bowles. New Albany with the ball, right corner. Here's a drive into the paint. Back out to the free throw line. Ends up in the hands of Nash, left wing. Nash drives baseline, straight to the basket, layup up and in. Nice move by Nash. Attacked the rim for the 6'4" senior.
Quick first step, Mitch.
Indeed. Gilbert, top of the key. Big man doesn't take the shot, does it right wing to Meldon. On the sideline, picks up his dribble, needs some help, bounces it to Holstrom. He's at the right point. Left-handed dribble, throws it cross court to Gilbert on the left sideline. 8-5 is your score. Meldon takes a dribble, a pump fake, goes to the right elbow, takes a shot and misses it.
He got hit in the stomach on the shot.
Right down the right side of the paint to the basket. Stripped on the way is Matucci, I believe, excuse me. Ball goes out of bounds as Kistner's going to check in for New Albany. Looks like we got Simmons and who else came in, Chris?
Number 23.
That would be
and number 3.
Adao. I hope I'm saying that right.
Adeo?
Adeo. We'll give it Adeo. Nash has it top of the arc. Goes on the right sideline. Can't see the player's number. Nash gets it back in between the circles. Drives down to the left block. Picks up his dribble. Gives it to Bowles. Back out top to Cutting Jackson to the basket. Left-handed layup. No good. Rebound ripped down by Reber.
Yeah, nice job cleaning the glass there.
Gallagher with it. Left point. Man-to-man defense for both teams tonight. Gilbert left wing. He's going to take a three ball. That's an air ball. Get that man down on the block. Quickly on the outlet is Kistner for New Albany up the left sideline. He'll slow it down and set up the Eagle offense, showing 8-5 at 2:27 mark, quarter number 1. Bowles goes on the right sideline to Kistner. Top of the arc, wide open. Matucci for three, and he ties it up at 8 apiece.
Knocked down the second three, wide open shot.
Tied up at 8, 2:11 remaining opening quarter. Gallagher, left side. Nice little give and go to Reber, but it goes off of his hands. Knocked out of bounds, though, by New Albany.
Nice effort there. I believe it was it Kistner on the
could not
diving
tell,
play?
sir.
Yeah, number 14. Nice effort there by that young man.
Holstrom back in, taking a seat. I believe it's going to be Reber. Inbounding will be Gallagher. If it is inbounds on the left baseline to Simmons, and his shot is blocked. Little southpaw jumper got swatted away. Comes up well short. New Albany the other way, looking for their first lead tonight. Matucci has it. Rather, that's Nash. Now he gives it to Matucci. Right sideline to Jackson. Checked by Holstrom. Those on the left side to Krylov, excuse me, who had checked in. Back to Nash, right sideline, right corner. Little pump fake to the basket. Nice little bounce pass to a wide open Kistner. I believe that was Krylov with a nice pass.
It was nice feed. Gets the assist.
Nice little bounce pass. 10-8, New Albany with their first lead. $1:22 left in the first quarter. Top of the arc is Gilbert. Spins into the paint. Goes on the left sideline. Wide open for three. Coming up just a bit short is Gallagher. Rebound yanked down by the Eagles. They lead 10-8, 1:04 left first quarter.
Boy, they did a good job of blocking out on the baseline there.
Jackson going to slow things down. Working against Craig Gilbert. Chris thinks he might be 6'8". He's definitely a tall young man. Kistner has it now. 1 foot in the jump circle. Bounces high post to Krylov. Gives it up to Jackson. Hands it to Kistner in between the rings.
Under 40 now.
39 seconds left in the opening quarter. We've got a whistle and a foul away from the ball, and that's going to be against. That would be Krylov, I think.
2-3? Yeah, 2-3, Krylov. So player control foul, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's going to be the second foul on the Eagles. 2 team fouls apiece. Gilbert's going to take a seat now. Inbounding the ball, I think that's Keegan Holstrom.
Yes, it is, sir.
Bounce it into Gallagher. The Greyhounds trail 10-8 with 34 seconds left in a very fast-moving first quarter. Gallagher to Holstrom left side. Hands it off to Reber. Cross court to Gilbert, right wing. Outside the arc. He'll drive. Hand it off to Reber. Almost double dribbled. I thought it was
the double dribble.
Gallagher outside the arc, drive on the baseline to the basket. Doesn't go, but he's fouled with 10.2 seconds left, and he'll shoot a couple.
I think it's going to be on Nash, number 3.
Gilbert going to check back in, I'm sure, for defensive purposes, assuming 2 made free throws.
Oh, 14. So Kistler picks up his first.
First free throw is good to make it 10-9, 10.2 left.
Gallagher with all 9 points.
That's got a very nice shot. He really does. Nice rotation. Long pause here as a lot of discussion. Substitutes coming in for New Albany will try to mark those as Gilbert's second free throw is good to make it 10 for Gilbert and 10 for New Albany.
Yeah.
10.2 left in the quarter. Inbounding the ball will be Miles Jackson.
Full court pressure, 1-3-1.
Grove City picks up in that diamond formation. Jackson has it in the backcourt. Cross-court pass to Nash. Back to Jackson with 4 seconds left. Jackson, 2 seconds left. I think he realizes there's no time left, and he just dribbles out the first quarter. We played 1 quarter of action here from Grove City High School. We're tied up at 10 apiece. Back with second quarter action in a minute. CBUS Sports Radio Network.
Ted's Classic Cuts Barbershop, a family barbershop, conveniently located in Gahanna at 345 Granville Street, Suite B. Ted's Classic Cuts gladly accepts walk-in and appointments. Shop hours are Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. So visit Ted, Kathy, or John for all of your family hair care needs. Call 614-337-8833 for an appointment. Ted's Classic Cuts, your family barbershop.
Getting set for second quarter action on the CBUS Sports Radio Network. We're tied up at 10 apiece. Grove City, New Albany after 1 period of play. Chris trying to make some adjustments to the cameras to enhance your viewing experience.
I think a little bit better now.
I think
a little
so
bit higher.
Well, the two tall young men have boot scooted, so I got a better view of the court now myself.
Yeah. So good first quarter. I mean, Gallagher lit it up. 10 points for the lefty. Senior having all 10 of the Greyhound points, and New Albany able to spread it around amongst a couple players.
Adeo in out there for for Grove City starting the second quarter, along with Gallagher, Reber, Holstrom, and Gilbert. New Albany's got a plethora of substitutions in. Looks like they've got two non-starters in. That would be Kistner and also Krylov, I believe. We'll double check.
Holstrom trying to, in the backcourt, trying to get the Emmys. 1-3-1 looks like, or 1-2-2.
Zone defense for sure for Grove City. Nice pass to Jackson on the block. Misses the point blank shot from the right block, and then Gilbert swats the second attempt away. Holstrom quickly into the front court at the free throw line, down the right side of the paint, off the glass with the right-handed layup shot. No, follow, no. I think that is Gilbert again.
Gallagher.
That's actually Meldon.
Meldon, okay.
Meldon with the foul. He'll shoot a couple.
Gallagher's taking a breather on the bench, but nice effort there by the 6'1 junior, getting it on the glass.
Kylan Meldon trying to give Grove City the lead once again. He's a right-hander. They've got two lefties out on the court, actually three. First free throw, a little bit of an odd spin, and it rims out. No good. Bowles back in.
Mitchell, JV game. Grove City won 51-34.
Roger that. Second attempt coming for Meldon. Trying to get another score on the night other than Gilbert. Second free throw. That looks a little bit better on the rotation, but still rattles out Bowles with the carry for New Albany. Tied up at 10 apiece, just underway in Q2. CBUS Sports Radio Network.
If I was a betting man, I'd say Mr. Bowles plays football for the Eagles as well.
He would appear to have such that build. He has the ball on the right sideline. Right corner, passes off to Nash, I believe. Tough to see the numbers from this vantage point. We'll do our best. Matucci has the top side. Into the lane, little floater with the right hand, goes down. Makes it 12-10.
8 points for Matucci.
Nice looking shot after the drive. Gilbert on the right elbow, back outside the arc from Meldon. Doesn't take the three, penetrates, flips it up with the right hand and in.
Little scoop, up and scoop, dropped it down.
12-12, 6:45 left in the first half. At the half, we'll give you as many scores from around the area as we can. Not much going on in the world of sports that I care about right now. Matucci takes a three just left at the top of the key. That's a little bit strong. Meldon with the board.
Sorry, folks, fell asleep there watching the game.
You can't do that. Here's a nice shot by Reber that will not fall. Rebound yanked down by Holstrom. Throws it out top, just trying to get a Grove City Greyhound to pick it up, and they do.
Adeo.
Now Holstrom will take a three from the left corner. No good. Gilbert there to get the board. Goes up and nothing. Blocked. Shot up again by Gilbert. He's fouled this time and will shoot a couple. I think Bowles hacked him hard.
Good job on the glass. Went after it 2 times offensively. Unable to get either one to drop. So Mitchell says he'll go to the line shooting 2.
That foul's going to be called on Bowles as suspected. Second team foul here in our first team foul. Yeah. Oh, second team foul, first foul for Bowles. Almost too close to the scoreboard, if that makes sense. Gilbert makes the first free throw. Gallagher back in. Let's see who's going to take his free throw. Adao heading to the bench for the Greyhounds. Rotating players early and often tonight. Of course, New Albany's got a game tomorrow. They want to keep the troops fresh for sure. Gilbert's second shot. That's a little bit strong. Rebound into the hand of Bowles. 13-12, home team leads. 6:08 left in the half on CBUS Sports Radio. Again, thanks for joining us tonight. You can do the typical CBUS radio only feed, or you go to YouTube or Twitch or whatever that's called and watch the video if you like. Bowles has it right wing. Trying to hand the ball off to Nash, can't get her done. Hands it off now to Matucci. Just right at the top of the key, picks up his dribble, looking for help. Gives it to Bowles, tries a little backdoor pass. It's tipped and stolen by Gallagher. He'll dribble ahead. Alley-oop to Gilbert, who misses the dunk. That is fouled, I think, by Bowles again, Chris. And we'll shoot a couple. We'll check on that foul.
Boy, that was a beautiful feed.
Well, when you're 6'6", 6'8", exactly average tall, it doesn't have to be a perfect pass. Just throw it up by the rim. 13-12 your score, 5:36 left in the half. A couple of starters coming back in for New Albany. First free throw from Gilbert. Rims out, Chris. Greyhounds leaving some points at the free throw stripe. I believe that's our 4th miss of the night.
Yeah.
Meldon missed 2, and now Gilbert has missed 2.
So second shot here for Craig.
That was the second foul on Bowles, by the way, Chris.
Yes, I have that too listed there.
Gilbert's shot, it's strong.
Well, they're
misses them both.
Yeah, not doing them any favor at the foul line tonight, is it?
But Meldon runs down the rebound in the corner. Gallagher steps on the line.
No, I think Coach Sexton called a timeout. Good call by Coach.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Remind you once again, they have broadcast next Saturday. DeSales is hosting.
No, they're at Tom. I was talking to Matt Welsh over there. They have done away with the mezzanine is no longer open. So it's going to be interesting to see where I'm going to be put.
My favorite Christmas song, not that it really is a Christmas song, but Linus and Lucy theme being banged out by one of the best bands you'll see here in the high school scene in Central Ohio. That's Grove City.
Yeah, they have fantastic music department here at Grove City. Both their marching band, when we were here with that Gahanna game, boy, they were just awesome.
I tell you, the Gahanna game when they performed at Gahanna in the playoffs,
yeah,
they were fun. Who brings a grand piano to a high school football game? Well, I can tell you who, Grove City. This is not going to work, Sea-Dog.
No, I know.
Being blocked out by some standing students. We'll do our best to give the action for you. Grove City with the action here. Holstrom has it. Left sideline. Pick up the dribble. Gets it to Meldon in the corner. Back to Holstrom. He takes a long 3. That's an air ball. Actually comes up just short. Meldon with the follow. He's hacked and will have to shoot a couple. And they have not done a good job of making free throws, Chris.
I think
they're
5. 3 of 8?
No, Gilbert's made 4, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's made 4, so they're 4 of 9.
That's not good. Meldon 0 for 2, looking to knock down a couple. Gilbert 1 for 3. First free throw from Meldon.
See if I can get to the website so we can look at the scores here in Central Ohio.
Meldon's second shot in the air, and good.
So that closes up the foul percentage just a bit.
That makes it 15-12, approaching the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. I believe that's Olawaloa. It's a tough one for New Albany. Actually ends up turning it over, and ball goes back the other way for Grove City. Gilbert at the free throw line. Passes outside the arc to Meldon, top of the arc. Bounces to the Gilbert right wing. He just spots up, takes a 3.
Wow.
He can make a 3, but can't make the free throw. That makes it 18-12. That's remarkable, isn't it?
Yeah, nice shot.
Just step back in rhythm and buried that one. Eagles down by 6. Jackson with it, right side. And we're working against Gilbert. Hands it off to Here's a shot blocked by Gilbert. How do we say that again? Name again?
Agbator.
Agbator, thank you. Agbator. Got it swatted away.
Appreciate the students helping us out by taking a seat in front of us.
Indeed.
Like I said, this is a great, it would just, if we could be right dead in the...
And he buries it. Miles Jackson with the Drano. 18-15. Gilbert, rather Gallagher running the show from the left point. Gets a pick from Gilbert. He'll drive baseline, back outside to Gilbert. Hoist another quick 3 and makes another one. Gilbert, heat check confirmed. 7 points on the night for the big man.
I'm looking to play the wing at the next level.
Oh my goodness, Nash. Works the ball on the right sideline. Can't see exactly who has it. Matucci gets it back at the left elbow. Back outside the arc. And
defensive intensity here by Grove City really picked it up a notch.
Agbator hands it off to Nash, who drives. Actually, Matucci to the hole. Lays it in, and he's fouled. Chris will try the traditional three-point play.
Nice move there. He had a quick first step off the wing. Who they call it on here, Mitchell? 23?
Mella, is that on the audio or video there? Matucci at the line, shooting the one bonus shot. He makes it. And that makes it 21-18. 3:32 left in the first half. Reber to Gallagher. Backs out to the high left point, just across the timeline and up against the left sideline. They have a whistle, and they called that 5 seconds.
That was a quick 5-second call.
And that was a very loosely guarded. I don't think Coach Saxon real happy in Grove City. I did not look like that was closely defended, I guess I should say. Chris, I'm going to take a step up here, boss.
Yeah, if you can swing it, you got enough space.
Well, I can't. I don't want to stand up there. I'll do it at the half. Bertucci, outside the arc right side. Nice pass to Nash on the backdoor cut. Little finger roll to make it 21-23, 0-2 left in the half. Boy, that's a nice backdoor cut by Nash. Boy, Bertucci's a good-looking ball player.
Yes, he is.
Good-looking player. Gallagher, top side. Takes a step back. Well, I'm going to take the three. Gets it to Gilbert on the left block. He turns and shoots, and he's fouled pre-shot. I've got that as a 15 foul. Let's see if I'm scoreboard slightly. No, it's 15 foul. It should be 2, right?
Should be 2 shots. That is correct.
See if Gilbert can make a couple free throws after bringing a couple threes.
Have some scores coming in, halftime scores coming around from Central Ohio. We'll have that on the Ted's Classic Cuts halftime show.
Gilbert's first toss. Good. Makes 8 points on the night and a 2-point lead, 22-22, 48 left. Second quarter.
Good thing about him, he's not in any type of foul trouble.
No,
he's
sir.
been struggling with that in the first 2 contests.
Second free throws, good. Let's see if Chris predicts a quick foul for Gilbert after saying that. Bertucci flips it back to Jackson, crosses the timeline and hands it off to Agabator. Agabator hands to Nash.
He got away with a walk.
No call there. On the baseline, Jackson with the pump fake. Yep. And he's going to be fouled. And I told you, Gilbert picks up the foul. Only the second team foul for Grove City, so 3 more before the Eagles start to shoot. Inbound pass goes to Agabator, goes right to his fingers. He's able to save it from a backcourt violation, set up the offense. Flips the ball to Miles Jackson, cross court to Nash, left side. Hands off on the sideline to Bertucci, left elbow, back, little fadeaway jumper. Man, he just pure stroke knocks it down.
That is smooth.
It is. Ties it up, 22 apiece.
At 6'4", he's got good size too.
He does. Gallagher hands it off to Holstrom. Adeo. Just weaving out top of Adeo at the free throw line. Back to Holstrom. Holstrom takes a jumper at the free throw line. That got blocked and right in the hands of Bertucci. Bertucci gets fouled as he dribbles into the front court. Adeo.
Simmons or Adeo?
I had it as Adeo.
He's not on the court.
Oh, it is Simmons. I apologize. My bad. I apologize. Simmons is number 3. You're correct. That's a team 3rd foul and Simmons 1st.
Comes at the 151 marks, so they can give 1 more before they get into the bonus.
Agabator received the inbound pass and setting up the offense against a zone defense. Almost looks like a 1-2-2. Hard to say.
It is. They're kind of floating it out on the wings.
Jackson in between the rings. On the sideline left side, Bertucci for 3. That rims out. Holstrom grabs the rebound, loses control, gathers, throws it to Gallagher on the left sideline, up into the front court with 1:22 left to play. Tied up at 22 apiece. Good ball game tonight on the bus. Holstrom hands to Simmons, top side. Gallagher to Holstrom, just outside the arc, from left to right. Now Simmons in between the rings, backs out into the jump circle. 1:02 left in the half. Gilbert has it right block, double team, wrap around pass to Gallagher. Doesn't take the 3, drives, goes up and draws a foul. Surprised he didn't take the 3, but gets fouled and will shoot a couple. Trying to break the tie.
Good look by Gilbert as well, looking for his teammate.
By the way, the wife says it's audio, maybe it's me, is what she said.
Looks like it's good and strong. So, I mean, the video, the network so far has, knock on wood, has been kind of solid.
Why do we knock on wood? Why do we cross our fingers? Gallagher knocks down the first free throw.
He is having one heck of a first half, my friend.
Adeo in now for Simmons, for sure. Adao, I apologize. Adao.
Reber out as well, correct?
Yes. Number 10 to the bench. Gallagher looking to make it a 2-point lead, 56.2 seconds left, and he does. 6 free throws, is it, Chris? 8 free throws and two threes, I believe.
It's about right.
14 points. Oleawala gives the ball to Matucci. Into the paint. That's Nash, rather, and he takes it right to the rim for the lay-in. Good guard play by New Albany in the first half. Ties it up at 22 apiece.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be a nice matchup against Gahanna when those two play.
And then Holstrom Knight got a nice pass from Gallagher, streaks to the basket and lays it in. Coach Casey not happy about something. 26-24. Reber back in. Holstrom going to take a seat. Grossi not going to press now. Miles Jackson set the inbound the ball to Kistner. Gallagher into the backcourt to pick up. Kistner gets the inbound pass with 28 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 26-24, Grove City lead. OCC Ohio action. Kistner being very deliberate with 18 seconds left in the half, and Nash has it. Bertucci has it in the corner, gets to Jackson on the block. Back top side to Nash for 3. Short off the front of the rim. Rebound to Gallagher with 7 seconds left. Gallagher into the front court. Down to 4 seconds left. Gallagher down the left side of the paint. Throws up a shot. He's hacked and will shoot a couple more.
Was able to get that step. Someone stuck their knee out.
2 seconds left in the first half. Gallagher is going to shoot his 9th and 10th free throw. If I've added that up, right? Is it 9th and 10th or 7th and 8th?
Well, I've got a different score than they have on the board for him, but I'm probably incorrect.
What do they have tonight? 11 points?
Yeah.
That's not right. He's made 2 threes. He's made a boatload of free throws. What do you got free throws?
I've got him for 12 points.
Okay. Now we'll see if it's going to be 13 and 14 here.
6 made foul shots.
Okay, this will be free throws 7 and 8 as they're doing a little COP clean up on the floor after Gallagher took a spill at the 2-second mark of quarter number 2.
Good game tonight.
Indeed. Gallagher's first toss. Nice little carom off the rim, off the glass, and it falls down.
Good idea to get Gilbert out. You want to pick up a silly foul here.
Checking in for him is Klein, 6'3" senior.
Caden.
Second free throw from Gallagher with 2 seconds left. That one rims out. Nash is going to heave it full court off the top of the rim, and it will be no good. We've reached the half. Scores 27 for Grove City, 24 for New Albany. Back in a minute on the CBUS Sports Radio Network.
High school sports teach kids so many life lessons.
But less than 5% of high school student athletes play sport in college.
That's why it's so important that you sports coaches go beyond the X's and O's.
And teach skills that will stay with kids long after their playing days are done.
So who is a coach that coaches beyond?
A coach who cares.
When I coach beyond, I am authentic.
I know that I can count on my coaches to show up every day.
I know that I can talk to my coach on and off the court.
We all want to win, but coaching is about relationships.
My coach creates a sense of belonging
for everyone in our program.
A coach is a teacher and a role model.
My sport is my last classroom of the day.
I'm still learning after the school day ends.
We establish expectations for being a member of our school community.
I'm held accountable.
And I think about more than myself.
We place our student athletes' physical and mental health as our top priority.
My coach creates a safe environment
to practice and compete.
That's why it's so important that coaches go beyond the X's and O's.
Please join the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Life Sports at The Ohio State University, and the Susan Crown Exchange as we continue with our goal to train 1 million coaches.
We can all coach beyond.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
coachable,
a good student,
responsible,
dependable,
respectful.
I'm going pro at being
a good student, a good student,
a good teammate,
responsible.
I'm going pro at being
coachable,
A good student.
Dependable.
A good teammate.
Representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
A good student.
A good student.
responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect 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 the game.
Nothing refreshes the look of your home or business like new paint. Large job or small, business location or residential, Elshire Painting Plus, efficient and professional, hard-working and friendly. Call Scott for a color consultation at 614-302-6878 or visit them on the web at elshirepaintingplus.com for an estimate. Quality painting at affordable prices. Elshire Painting Plus, trusted inside and out.
Back at Grove City High School, Chris, an adjustment to the score. It went from 27 to 24 to 28 to 24. I don't know where maybe they missed the free throw.
It could very well be. I did add it up. I do have it
28?
matching to what they have. So looking at the scoring here in the first half for New Albany, leading all scores, Marco Matucci with 13 points, Braylon Nash with 6, Caden Kistner off the bench with 2, Miles Jackson with 3, totals 24 for the New Albany Eagles. For Eric Saxton's Greyhounds, Kevin Gallagher leads the Dogs with 12 points, Meldon with 4, Holstrom with the lone 3, and Gilbert with a good first half with 9 points for the 6'8 junior.
Again, this is OCC Ohio action. I forgot that we didn't get a chance to chat after the boys state finals in football. Anything catch you off guard there in the finals that we had in the divisions 1 through 7? Anything Waterson lost to pretty.
They got drilled pretty well by Toledo Central Catholic.
I was trying to be polite about it, but yeah.
Well, how does a team win the Division II championship and they move down to Division III the next year? What about competitive balance?
Marion Local was Division 6 last year, won a state, and then go down to Division 7 and won 38 to nothing. I don't think there are any real surprise. The thing that cracks me up is, all the time I did 3 years in Northeast Ohio working with Gary back in the day. Cleveland Glenville's a Division I school, and they just go down to D4 and they just boat race, Alder, just completely outclassed. And I think they need to be, shall we say, adjusted up a couple divisions.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I'm not sure why Marion Local's not a Division V school. They did the same thing with Harvest Prep that was a Division VII school.
Yeah.
They're in the Division V level now, and they're keeping them there. They're not moving anywhere.
I don't know. I've never pretended to understand. Is it because they're a public school and Prep isn't? I don't know.
It could be the social, economic, along with the competitive balance that falls into that, Mitchell.
Is that kind of like the committee that picks a one-loss Alabama, one-loss Texas over an undefeated Florida State team?
Well, and they said, well, they're not the same team because they're on the third-string quarterback. Go back to 2014. Ohio State goes in with Cardell Jones, their third-string quarterback, and wins it all. So I'm not buying what they're saying. I'm a conspiracy theorist, as you know. You've known me for a long time. 10 minutes before they announce it, it's just strange that Herbie's got all 4 helmets correctly posted in his set, 1 through 4, even before it's released, but ESPN.
You got the 2-9 Patriots going into Pittsburgh and take down the 7 and whatever the heck 5 Steelers. The games are played on the field, not in some stupid, idiotic committee. Okay,
Yeah.
I got to calm the head down.
Well, from the standpoint, I'm sure Michigan, based on who they would have faced compared to who they're going to face, would have preferred but Florida State with a number 3 quarterback coming in who did not look that good against Louisville.
Florida State has got a very good defense.
Yes,
so
they do.
They are not something to be reckoned with, or dismissed, I should say, easily. You got some scores for us?
There are very little action tonight around the area here in Central Ohio. Sorry, let me take the graphic off there. One of the local scores we have, actually our fine representative from the Grove City Police Department, his young son playing down at Bloom Carroll tonight. Actually, they're down at Fairfield Union. The Bulldogs are on top of the Falcons, 12-11, and boy, they're just jamming it up here in the gym. I apologize if you cannot hear us. Also in Central Ohio, Central Crossing, this is an OCC Buckeye League play. Central Crossing on top of the Golden Gales of Lancaster. That is a first quarter score, 10-7, Mitchell.
The jam out continues by the Grove City High School marching band. They are an outstanding band. That would be probably their jazz band, but
I would have to think that's their jazz band up there. They have just lit it up here in the gymnasium tonight. Once again, we would like to thank the athletic department here at Grove City for allowing us to come down and broadcast tonight. Upcoming broadcast here on CBUS Sports Radio. Coming up on the 16th, that is a Saturday. That's a 6 p.m. start. As I travel, I don't think you're going to be with me. I don't know if Ben's going to be able to, or Coach Corbett. Ray Corbett, coach from Grandview Heights, has reached out to us, wanted to know if we could do some work with us. So Coach Corbett and I might be taking that game as the Stallions go in to take on Sean Luzader's Cardinals. Then on Tuesday night over at Wellington, as the Jaguars will welcome the Knights of Fairfield Christian. That's also a 7:30 start. Then on the 22nd, should be a good one in OCC Capital play, as Delaware, the top-ranked team in Central Ohio, goes in to take on Ed Kalo's Cats, who we had last Friday night in an overtime loss, and Cruz McClure dropped 35 in that contest. And should be a good matchup in the OCC Capital next week.
Looking forward to that as both teams are back out on the court, getting ready for second half action here on the CBUS Sports Radio Network. Once again, I tell you what, they always play music from our era. Have you ever noticed that? As Grove City continues the jam-a-thon off to my right.
Well, I'll tell you what. I don't know what you say. What does either one of these teams do differently here in the second half? Grove City would be better to make more foul shots, even though they still have the lead. But Matucci's lit it up. I mean, him and Nash have done great guard play. Not got much off the paint or down off the baseline for the Eagles. And Craig Gilbert has done a good job for Grove City with 9 points in the first half. He stayed out of trouble, foul trouble with only one after I, of course, knocked him up with that one.
All right, taking a look quickly at the weekend weather for you right now. I'm not actually sure the exact temperature at this instant, but tomorrow, showers in the Central Ohio area, high of 61. Then Sunday night be an overnight low of 38. And then Sunday, I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to the Bengals game or not. Lots of rain tomorrow, by the way. And then 44 on Sunday, cooling off, getting a little bit windier. I saw up on the East Coast, they're going to get absolutely pummeled.
With rain, they're talking 2 to 4 inches.
Rain and then snow, depending on where you're at. And very, very high winds as a good old-fashioned nor'easter's cranking up for our friends up in the East Coast area.
I want to do a quick
Boston.
I want to do a quick shout out to one of our friends here, Game Day Sports Clips. Check them out at GameDaySportsClips.com. Any college sport team that you want, they have nice hair clips, towel clips like that. Check them out. GameDaySportsClips.com.
Grove City will start off the second half with the basketball. Inbounding the ball will be Meldon. Tell you what, it's quite warm up here. I dressed a little bit too warmly.
I know. I brought my light.
Your light shirt?
Light shirt tonight. The lighter.
I don't know where mine's at. I don't know if I've lost that or what. All right, forgetting that, Gallagher setting up the offense for Grove City. Gilbert has it. Goes to Holstrom, left side, right in front of us now. Grove City in proximity to our busy broadcast position. Ball's on the ground.
That's got to be a jump ball.
It will be.
Good
Nash
call by the officiating crew. Sorry, Mitch. Didn't mean to step on you.
Agbator, Nash, Gallagher all with their paws on the pumpkin. It goes to Grove City. It goes away to New Albany, trailing 28-24. Second half just underway, 7:42 remaining in the third quarter. Here's a drive by Matucci. Little floater does not fall. Jackson gets the rebound. Got a little bit kind of careless with an elbow, but no call. He'll dribble to the free throw line. Throw left side to Matucci for three. That's a bit strong. And that's Reber ripping down the board. Outlet pass to Gallagher. Right sideline to Meldon, to Gallagher, to Reber. Holstrom left sideline right in front of us. Meldon, free throw line, gets it to Gilbert. Ends it to a driving Holstrom on the left baseline. Shot up and in by Keegan Holstrom. Love to be calling some baseball games with Keegan, but my partner's moving to Texas. That's all I got to say about that.
Kevin will do games with you.
Left corner three for Matucci. A bit strong. Score stays 30-24. Grove City.
early lid on the basket for the Eagles here.
Gilbert underneath the basket, throws it up, and just wild shot that does not fall. Fell off the rim. Chris thought he traveled. Left corner three, I believe that's Jackson. A little bit strong with that one. Reber tipping right into the hands of Jackson for New Albany. He'll set the offense up. Miles Jackson, a 6'3" junior. Checked by Reber. Nash has it now. Back to Matucci. Top of the key to Jackson. Fakes the handoff, as it were, to Matucci. Keeps it himself. Reber all over him. Matucci drives baseline left side. Puts up a little runner that Gilbert says, get that stuff out of here. 4 blocks on the night. That's an interesting chance. Holmstrom with the steal. He'll take to the basket. He's swatted away by Agbator.
I think they were saying, who's your daddy?
I know who he was. I know what they were saying. Didn't know if I wanted to say it on air. Well, Agbator is a daddy on one side and Gilbert the other. Inbounding the ball. I believe that's Gallagher underneath the basket left side to Gilbert. Back out top to Reber. Has to go in the back court to pick it up. Meldon. Right side. Gets it to Gallagher. 30-24. 5:45 left in the third. Gilbert. Gets it to Meldon outside the arc right side. Back to Gilbert outside the arc on the right. Free throw line extended. Hands it off to Gallagher. Sets a pick for him. He doesn't take the three. At the free throw line is Gallagher. Shot up. Off the glass. No. Rebound pulled down by Bowles.
Nice drive. Couldn't get it to drop.
30-24, 5:25 remaining third quarter. Matucci, Holmstrom on him. Gives it up to Jackson, gets it back. Matucci takes a quick three. Wow. That one was good. And a timeout to be taken. 30-second timeout.
I just realized something. Next time we come to Grove City, we're setting up on that end.
Why is that? Oh, nobody to stand up in front of us.
Right, and we still have an electric outlet. So 30-second timeout here for Coach Casey after hitting a three. Makes it a 3-point game, 30-27.
Coach coming off.
Yeah, I can see, Bud.
I've got my thermal shirt on. Just too darn hot in here tonight. You're loud. You're just too darn loud. Of course, I was talking to some young men at work today, and I said, what do you think? You're a MacGyver or something like that? And he had no idea who MacGyver was, so I had to take 10 minutes to figure out what you could do with the duct tape, a paper clip.
Oh, my gosh.
And some matches.
I remember you used to tell me how you used to love that show, and I was like, that guy could get out of anything that, you know.
That was what made it so much fun. MacGyver, what's your next move, MacGyver? The young people have no idea what we're talking about. The old people are rolling their eyes.
I suppose you watched Knight Rider right after that, didn't you?
I did not. Well, I was not a fan of Knight Rider. No David Hasselhoff for me. Gallagher with it. Flips it to Gilbert. Back to Gallagher on the right side. And we've got a whistle.
Down on the block. Bowles will pick up the third.
Yes, sir. That's what I've got. I didn't see the action down there. Did you, sir?
I think he was sliding with the pick, trying to screen him up a little bit.
30-27, by the way, 4:59, third quarter. Saving the village with a paperclip, according to my wife.
I'll let you know as well. I got approval for DeSales and Watterson at Otterbein.
Seriously?
Yep.
When is that?
The January 19th. It's a Friday night.
I'll be there. We'll take that to the bank. Gallagher near the top of the key. Drives down the right side of the lane now. Back outside the arc. Wide open for three and making it. I believe that is Reber. Is that correct?
It sure was, yes.
That's 33-27, 4:40 left.
Boy, that was a nice stroke following that right in line.
Well, we could see it. It was from the opposite corner. Here's a drive to the basket from Jackson. Little up and under. Can't get the nice carom off the rim. Ball tipped out to Meldon. Into the front court, Meldon. Euro step, throws it back outside the arc two. Holmstrom, now Gilbert's going to take a three. And then that's a good job by Gallagher saving it inbounds. To Gilbert, to Holmstrom. Keegan buries the three to make it 36-27. Let's see if Coach Casey might want to take a timeout. Down by 9, 36-27. You think maybe Matucci or Nash got to see the ball here, Chris, and get a shot up. Here's a drive on the baseline from Kistner. Nice wraparound pass to Nash. Back outside the arc to Matucci for three. A little bit short on that one.
Lids on. Lids on the basket. Yeah.
I believe they've only got one basket here in the second quarter.
That is correct. 1-3 ball by Matucci.
And we're at the 3:41 mark of the third period.
9-point lead now.
Gallagher outside the arc. Throws it to Reber on the left block.
Clean.
He turns around and Just had the shot swatted away by Jackson. Good defense there by Jackson. Jackson has the top of the arc three on the way, and he makes that. That gets it to a 6-point lead, 36 to 30, 3:21 left.
His 6-point on 2 threes.
Gilbert got a pass from Gallagher. I don't think he was expecting. Meldon left sideline, drives to the basket, pump fake, gets it to Reber in the paint, misses a little, almost tried to dunk it, and came up short. We've got an injury. I think Matucci hit his backside pretty hard.
Yeah, he came down pretty hard, and Reber went up. I think he thought about it.
Yeah.
Instead of just slamming it.
Why just throw that thing down? 36-30.
Hopefully Reber, or it's Matucci, correct? Yeah, he landed on his
right buttocks.
Backside there. Hopefully the young man will be fine.
Again, upcoming broadcast next Saturday, DeSales at Thomas Worthington. What time is that ball game, Chris?
6 o'clock. That's on the 16th.
Okay.
Then we have a Tuesday night ball game at 7:30, then a Friday night. And actually, there are some more games. I got a 4:30 game as DeSales will welcome in Gahanna Lincoln on Friday the 29th at 4:30.
I'll probably be working, but if I can get done in time, I'll come over. That's the night the Buckeyes play, isn't it?
Yes.
That's why they put that game at that time.
That's exactly right. Our good friends over at St. Francis DeSales, I reached out to Tom, and Tom said, Tom, how much basketball are you doing? He said, I said, you mind if I ask? He goes, knock yourself out. So
Matucci is a little bit slow getting to the sideline. Probably going to have to work a knot out of the old backside there and try to get back out into the ball game. 36 to 30 is your score. 3:08 left in the third quarter on the CBUS Sports Radio Network.
That should be a good game. Then on the 30th, we travel back over to the Sales as they welcome in the Johnnies of Johnstown.
The dreaded Johnstown Johnnies. Nash across the timeline, checked by Simmons. Man-to-man defense here in the second half for the Greyhounds. Nash drives to the baseline, back out top to Jackson. His three is good.
3 for 3 from three-point range.
36 to 33. 2:47 remaining third quarter. Reber to Gallagher, right sideline. Right corner, Reber back to Gallagher. I'm sorry, that's Holstrom. My bad. Gallagher out of the game right now. Holstrom in the center circle. Pass it to Simmons. He'll drive baseline left side. Goes up, shot blocked. It's clean. New Albany the other way. They've got a 9-point lead to 3. A couple threes by Jackson. Jackson right down the middle of the lane to the basket. Off the glass. Off the back of the rim. No. Surprised there's no foul call. I thought Gilbert had him there.
A lot of body contact there.
Reber penetrates. Back outside to Holstrom for 3. That's a little bit short. And then there's a whistle on the rebound. I think they're going to call that on either Jackson or Nash.
Looks like he's looking at Braylon Nash.
They're going to call
they're going to call
on Simmons.
Yes, they reversed the call. So that's Aaron Simmons' second foul. So they switched it around there at the 2:10 mark. 3-point lead. Good game tonight, man.
36 to 33. Two very evenly matched squads for sure. Nash working against Simmons again. Hands off to Kistner to Jackson. That was a travel that was not called on Singh, who's checked in for the first time tonight. Here's a Kistner 3-ball. Rattles out Gilbert Skies with a rebound for Grove City. Holstrom up the left sideline very deliberately to Gilbert. Top of the arc 3. Off the front of the rim. Short.
Trading iron here.
Indeed. 1:34 left in the quarter. 36 to 33. Grove City leads. Singh. They called the travel that time. That was pretty obvious. Coach Casey trying to calm down his senior.
Holstrom and Reber out. Looks like Gallagher and Simmons back. Meldon back in.
I hate it as Adaho. Is it Meldon? That's okay. It doesn't matter. Adaho's out on the floor with Gilbert, Meldon, Gallagher, and Simmons. 1:26 left, third quarter. Gallagher to Simmons. Left sideline. Can't see who has the ball. That's Meldon. Adaho out top. Now passes to Meldon. Drives baseline left side. Back to Gilbert. Gilbert backing down his man, throws it into the corner. Meldon open for 3. Off the side of the glass. No good. Rebound to Albany. Here's a drive by Nash. Runs over a man. That's going to be a charge call.
Pretty good call, I believe.
I thought so. Sorry, man. You wait there, boss?
No, I was just checking to see if anybody's reporting anything to us from the standpoint of the stream.
Roger that. Simmons to inbound. 58.6 seconds remaining. Third quarter, 36 to the left sideline. Idaho has it in between the rings. Gallagher, right wing, outside the arc. Dribble on the baseline. Double teamed and cut off. Outside the arc to Gilbert. Hands it back to Gallagher. Gilbert on the right baseline, rather. Bounces right to Singh of New Albany. He'll take it into the front court. Bounces to Nash to the rim where he's hammered. And Simmons is going to get called for the hack attack. He didn't like the foul, but there's a lot of body there, young man.
Aaron's third foul as Singh took it to the glass. I think Nash took it to the glass, I'm sorry.
Nash will shoot a couple. 30.7 seconds left. Grove City up by 3. New Albany trailing by 3. Take your pick. Nash, a couple dribbles, a knee bend, and a shot.
That's his
Looks good.
7th point, Mitchell. Both these teams in the OCC Ohio, you have to think with Gahanna Lincoln and Pick North, probably the 2 favorites to win the league.
Second free throw is good to cut it to a 1-point lead, 36-35. Grove City has cooled off here late in the third quarter. I think Gallagher's got to force the action a bit. I don't even think he's taken a shot here in the third quarter, has he?
Just one, I believe, on a drive.
Idaho with it. Left point, 17 seconds left. Left corner, I believe that's Mellon. He penetrates. Shot up, no, but he's fouled. They're going to get Walla. I apologize. Oliwala. Thank you.
I remember the young man up at Scioto, Butune. Remember him?
No, I do not. Melvin misses another free throw, Chris. Keeps it 36-35, 13.1 seconds left.
Reber back in for Simmons. Yeah, that's what we talked about, that even though they had the 4-point lead, they could have double-digit lead, honestly.
Easily. Melvin, second toss. That's good. Makes a 2-point lead. They were up 9, now just a deuce. 13.1 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Tucci back into the game as well.
Good to see him back out. Took a nasty foul on the right backside.
Yes.
Jackson, cross court to Nash, full court press. Jackson has his pass taken away by Gallagher with 5 seconds left. Gallagher up to Idaho, puts a shot off the glass and in to make it 39-35 as the clock runs out and the buzzer sounds. We played 3 quarters of action from Grove City High School. Greyhounds 39, New Albany 35. Back in a minute with fourth quarter action on CBUS Sports Radio.
Thank you for tuning in to CBUS Sports Radio for tonight's broadcast. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at CBUS Sports Radio, all one word, for live updates on all our broadcasts. You can also listen to our broadcast archives on demand on our website, www.cbussportsradio.com.
Little Todd Rundgren for you.
I got to go to work tomorrow, but I will not be banging on my drum all day. 39-35, Grove City with a 4-point lead. Had it up to 9. New Albany with 2 trades from Jackson, I believe. And can't remember how they got down.
Nash had 2 points as well on foul shots. So in the second half, they hit 3 threes and 2 foul shots for their points.
So that makes it 39-35. As we start the 4th and final quarterback. Well, maybe. We had overtime last week. Not saying it can't happen this week. Starters out on the floor for Grove City. Save. I believe Holstrom. Idaho hands it off to Reber. Back to Gallagher. Setting up the offense. Right sideline, Meldon.
He's got to get back in the offense, Mitch.
I think so. Meldon to Gilbert. To Reber, back to Gallagher left side. A lot more attention from New Albany on Gallagher.
Yeah.
Gilbert has it top side.
Jackson on him. A little height advantage.
Gallagher at the free throw line. Has a lazy pass tipped and then stolen. Taken right back by Gallagher, who pulls up at the right elbow and buries a jumper.
First 2 points of the second half.
Well, that was kind of a lazy pass from Gilbert, stolen by Jackson, and Gallagher just went and got it right out of his paws and dribbled, popped, and scored. Jackson looking at Gilbert, top of the arc. Down the left side of the paint, a little bit quickness advantage. The layup is no good.
On the floor.
They're not going to give him a free throw on that?
No, got him on the floor with the knee as he went to the glass.
I thought he had it. I thought that was a two-shot foul personally. 41-35, 7 minutes and 4 seconds remaining on the clock at Grove City High School. Thanks again for joining myself, Mitchell P., and the great meister of all audio and video production of the CBUS Sports Radio Network, czar, manager, janitor, Chris Coakley. Jackson with another three from the right wing. No good. Rebound pulled down, shot up. I believe that was Oliwaloa.
And Meldon's going to pick up his first.
Was hacked.
As he got him on the elbow.
A couple of shots coming up for
Darlis. Went to the glass.
6'2" senior. Darius, his first free throw. That's good.
It is Darius. I don't have my glasses on. I said Darlis. Excuse me. I know. I got mine up on my head. Don't ask me what I'm doing.
Oliwaloa. Voila. The second free throw does not go down. 41-36, 5-point cushion for the Greyhounds. Gallagher. Gets it to Meldon, left wing. Back to Gallagher. Checked by Kistner. Hands off to Holstrom and gets the ball right back. Gets a pick from Gilbert. He's going to take a three ball. That was a clanger. That didn't have much rotation on that one, Chris.
And nobody hit the glass either, Mitch.
No, sir. Score remains 41-36, 6:20 left in the ball game. See if Matucci maybe can get himself going. Here's a right sideline three. That's a bit strong from Nash. Gallagher there for the carom. 6 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in the ball game. Gilbert, high post, nice backdoor cut for Reber. Misses the shot. That was a late whistle.
Yeah.
It was almost after the shot didn't go down that they called the foul.
Was a nice back cut. I thought he lost control of the ball.
I did too.
Going.
Reber at the line for a couple. The reason I didn't like it because I don't think it affected anything.
No, I don't either.
I'm with you. I just think it fell right off his mitts. Reber's first toss, good.
Bowles with 3 fouls. Only Eagle in trouble.
Reber's second toss coming, trying to push it to a 7-point lead with 6:02 left in the game. That one's short. Gilbert rips down the board. There's a pack out top to Holstrom, and he was started in the front court, or back court.
He
jumped
doesn't matter.
over.
People don't understand that. He has to have possession in the front court before
established before being able to touch the ball. What was that? Obnoxious chant. 42-36.
Sorry, I didn't know where they were placing the ball on the inbound.
Inbound goes into the backcourt to Agbator. Bowles has it, right side. Jackson, top of the key. To Agbator, right wing.
Little
back
stagnant.
to Jackson.
Not much motion here.
Nope. That's where I think Matucci's got to kind of assert himself. Best offensive player. Nash has it. Nice backdoor move by Bowles. Cut off by Gilbert. Back outside the arc to Jackson. To Nash. Backs out now the high left point.
Playing good man-to-man defense, the Greyhounds are.
Indeed. There's a pass that's stolen by Reber. Has the ball knocked out of his hands, but gathers in the front court. Right sideline, or rather left corner. Meldon has it. Drives on the baseline. Double team. And we've got a whistle and a
timeout.
Timeout taken. Full timeout. We'll take one as well. 5:10 left in the ball game. Grove City leads by 6. CBUS Sports Radio.
Let's talk about the X's and O's of family entertainment. Every parent in Ohio knows the importance of being able to draw up an activity that'll get you out of the house for a couple of hours. But it needs to be affordable. It needs to be family friendly. Above all, it needs to be fun. Now, let's talk about high school sports. Bang for your buck, school sports provide the perfect game plan for your family. You'll enjoy all of the drama and excitement competitive sports offer. You'll be supporting the future leaders of our community in a meaningful way. Best of all, you can take the entire family without breaking the bank. Heck, you won't even dent it. Now, enough chalk talk. Let's get out there and see what's playing at the high school in your community. School sports. Good for our kids, good for our community. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Yes, I'm a proud grandpa.
Mitch Palliabega's back with Grandpa Coakley. Gramps.
Hard to believe. You think all the time we've known each other that actually happened at some point.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing for you. 42-36. Grove City back out onto the court. Looks like they've got their starters out there, Chris, and I do believe it's the same situation for New Albany.
That is correct.
Inbounding the ball is Gallagher. Throws it out to the left point to Keegan Holmstrom. Very good left-handed pitcher, again, headed to OSU. Flips the ball to Meldon at the high right point. I think they're going to take the air out of it just a bit, Chris. Meldon checked by, that's Matucci.
6-point lead.
Meldon has it again. Matucci all over him. Obviously, he's feeling just fine. Gallagher has it. Kind of pushed off there. I thought he should have been called again. Kind of got that wailing right arm as he dribbles. Holmstrom to Gilbert.
Oh, had a back cut on Meldon. Didn't see it.
Gilbert to Gallagher, top of the key. Nash right there. 42-36, 4:31 left in the game. This is Exhibit A in Pallia world. Why I want a shot clock in high school basketball.
45 seconds. We got a blocking foul.
Only the team's second. New Albany's only got 2 fouls now.
Yeah.
So really they've got 3 more to get on the scoreboard before they can even get Grove City to the line. I mean, granted, we'll get done early, but it doesn't make for exciting basketball in Mitchtopia, which of course is the bizarre world that I live in. Inbounding the ball, I believe that is
it's close to
Meldon.
a 5-second.
They did not call it. He gets it to Gallagher. Bounces it to Keegan Holmstrom, hands it to Gallagher. Nash goes underneath the pick from Gilbert. Gallagher gets it right to Gilbert in the paint. Shot off the glass and good.
Boy, I tell you what, at 6'8" on the entry, you think that would be going in all night.
44-36, 8-point lead. New Albany needs points, and they need them now. They scored here in the fourth quarter?
No.
I believe they have. Jackson drives on the left sideline to the basket, off the glass and in.
He's a good ball player. He needs to exert himself a little bit more.
He does. 44-38, 6-point lead, 30-45 left in the ball game. Gallagher with Kistner all over him. Passes the Holmstrom. Feeds Gilbert on the block left side, off the glass and again good. That makes it 46-38 with a free throw coming.
He's got the feel right now. You got to get it to him low on the block, Mitch. 13 points for the big man. Trying to make it 14.
To be a young adolescence. 40 years ago. Adao in.
I could tell you some stories about our adventures.
Let's save those for a different broadcast. Adventures with middle-aged broadcasters.
Oh, Lord. Some of the stuff we used to do in the gymnasium.
Gilbert looking to convert the three-point lead and make it a three-point play. He does. And make it a 9-point lead, which he does. 47-38. Jackson running the offense for the Eagles. Kistner has it. Near the center circle. High post.
That's almost a 5-second.
I thought it was as well. Ball out to Kistner again. Into the paint, little floater. A little bit strong off the rim. Rebound tip back in the hands of Kistner. Top side to Jackson. Top of the key 3. By 9, 2 team fouls as Gallagher's going to take it into the paint. Drops it off to Reaver, who loses the ball right in the hands of New Albany. Nash the other way quickly. Into the paint, spins to the basket, shot up, and it drops. And he'll go for the traditional three-point play.
Nice move. He initiated the contact on that one and was able to muscle it up and get it to go down.
Well, he spun away from it after the I think that's why he got the call, which I like. I didn't have any problem with it. 47-40, 2:54 left. A made free throw makes it a 6-point cushion for Grove City. Nice crowd on a Friday night. Free throw from Nash, good. That is how many points for Nash on night? 14. New Albany's going to take a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout ourselves. 2:54 left. Grove City leads by 6 on the CBUS Sports Radio Network.
Hi, this is Katie Smith, here to share with you the most important thing I've learned playing ball, whether it was high school, college, the WNBA, or the Olympics. Sure, I've learned how to shoot, defend, and pass, and even how to win. But the most important thing I've learned is respect. respect for teammates and opponents, and respect for coaches, officials, and fans. On behalf of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and Waste Management, I hope you'll do as I do. Follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and treat your team and opponents with equal courtesy. It's really pretty simple, and it shows you respect the game.
I was checking the scoring. The scoreboard says Nash has 14. Professor Cokie says Nash has
11.
Go with whoever you like.
Well, they're the official score.
What are you?
Well, I'm just saying.
You're the official broadcaster. I would think New Albany's going to pick up full court here.
They'd have to.
Try to pressure down by 6 with 2:54 remaining in the ballgame. The Da'o out there along with Gallagher, Simmons, Reber, and Gilbert. I wonder if this is their best free throw shooting team. That'd be what you'd want to have for sure.
Without a doubt.
Da'o inbounds to Gallagher to Simmons. Man-to-man pickup by New Albany across the timeline into the front court of Simmons. Flips it off to Gallagher. Simmons has it at the left wing. Outside the arc, of course. Dribbles near the timeline, almost stepped into the backcourt, and then
throw the ball. Sorry about that, folks. The camera stuck. It would not flip for me.
Simmons out. New Albany looking to, well, with the three, can cut it to a 3-point lead. Down by 6. 2:25 left in the game. Anybody's ball game right now.
Try to create some space for Matucci here, I would think.
Jackson with the ball. High post right side, little up and under move against Gilbert. Shot is just kind of like an air ball, and the rebound is put back up and in by Oliwalawa.
Nice job on the glass for that young man.
47-43. New Albany pressure, heavy pressure. Gallagher out of control.
You're going to call a block on Jackson, I believe.
That could have easily been a charge.
I agree.
Maybe should have been a charge. That's a team 4th foul. They do call that on Nash. Meldon going to check in, Chris. Da'o, I would think, would probably take a seat. Inbounding the ball would be Gallagher underneath the basket as I look at it. Or as the Greyhounds look at it, the right side of the rim. Gilbert gets the inbound pass on the baseline right side to Meldon. Hands it to Gallagher. 1:54 left in the game. Gallagher at the high right point. Cross-court pass to Reber. Jackson all over him, picks up his dribble. Ball knocked out of Gilbert's hands into the backcourt. He runs it down. Gilbert hands it to Meldon. And a timeout's going to be taken by Grove City. That's a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Saxon. Next Saturday, 6 o'clock. Chris will be over Thomas Worthington as DeSales goes to face again, or square off against the Thomas Worthington Cardinals. And then on Tuesday, you've got Fairfield Christian at Wellington.
And then Friday is Delaware at Westerville South, which should be a doozy.
Not as many backflips from this cheerleading crew that we have here tonight. New Albany did not bring their cheerleaders tonight. I didn't see them anywhere.
They're not here.
Now, we had a Gahanna last week, and Westerville South was a backflip-a-palooza, folks.
Yeah, boy, they were going after each other in the competition, and both squads did a fantastic job.
Chris and I tried one backflip, and that was just in our minds.
Gave me a headache.
Grove City inbound the ball right in front of the scorer's table, just offset to the backcourt just a bit. Meldon into the backcourt to Gallagher. Picked up his dribble, been able to get to Holstrom left point. Back to Gallagher. Takes a few dribbles, passes to Gilbert. Back to Gallagher with 1:23. At some point, you got to start fouling.
Yeah.
Next foul does put the Greyhounds at the free throw line. Kistner all over Gallagher. Now we finally got a call on, I believe that's going to be on Oli Wola. I probably said that 14 ways tonight. Easy for him to say Ole Walla. 2 free throws coming up for Gallagher. He has not missed tonight, has he? I think he missed maybe one.
One, I believe. Only 2 points here in the second half, but
47-43 with a minute 14 left in the ball game.
These are big here.
Indeed, indeed. He makes the first. 3rd point in the second half. unofficially. I don't know if it's Coakley doesn't have him at 16. We'll see. Second free throw heading to the basket, and that's good as well. Back to a 6-point lead, 49-43.
Got to get a quick bucket here.
Kistner running the offense. Both feet in the jump circle with 1:05 left, down by 6. Wasting a lot of time.
Yeah.
Albany down by 6 again, 49-43. Kistner has it, top of the arc. Trying to get it to Nash on a curl. He drives into the paint, back outside the arc to Matucci, fakes the 3, penetrates off the glass, and falls out of the basket. Gets tipped right in the hands of Gilbert. Boy, I thought that was going to drop from Matucci. It just did not.
Like it.
I don't think he scored since he's come back into the game, has he?
No.
Ball's tipped out of Gallagher's hands. It's on the floor. A big scrum for it. We've got a whistle and a held ball.
Possession arrow is going to favor New Albany.
Indeed it will.
Masucci once again getting up slowly. He's going to be sore tomorrow.
He's got a game tomorrow.
Yeah. Up off the bench, number 23, it looks like Daniil
Krylov.
See, he's holding his rump again.
Sore buttocks. No fun. Kistner with the ball, has it at the inbound pass. Again, need 2 threes or 3 twos. Take your pick with 27 seconds left. Got to get a shot up.
Yeah.
Jackson back to Nash. He finally hoists a deep 3. A little bit strong with that one. Rebound pulled down by Gallagher with 18.4 seconds left. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Grove City in the catbird seat to move to 2-1 on the season. No urgency there from New Albany. Get a shot, take it to the rim, maybe get a foul.
I would thought they would be setting a little bit more screens for either Jackson or Nash there, but
49-43 is your score as Gallagher heads to the free throw line. The senior looking to make it an 8-point lead. That's 7. He's what on at the free throw line? 9 of 10?
Yeah.
Or 10 of 11.
So he has 18 points. I must have missed one. I have him for 17.
Second free throw is good. Money down the stretch. 8-point lead with 17 seconds left. Underneath the basket, wide open for the lay-in, and putting it down.
Oh, timeout for
is Ole Wola.
5 points for him as Coach Casey calls a quick timeout.
I mean, ideally, you want to get a timeout, obviously, right away. Down by 6, 51-45. 21.6 seconds left in the ball game. Any scores out there of interest, Christopher?
We'll have to take a look here. See if I can get to the. Well, nothing in the area. Well, there we go. A couple things coming in now. We can just announce them without putting them on the screen, buddy.
58-4 or 25. Oil and Tangier Orange over Hilliard Davidson. London up on Tecumseh. Bloom Carroll up on Fairfield Union, 36-27. Westerville North, 47-15 over Franklin Heights at the half. I don't know if we got a lot of no scores there. I don't think as many people post.
Not in
for basketball. Yeah. 6-point lead. Grove City, 51-45. 12.6 ticks left on the clock. I believe that is going to be Holstrom inbounding. He is. Bounces it to Gallagher. He's fouled right away. Kistner with the hack. 1.6 seconds goes off the clock.
So Gallagher at the line. He's trying to get 20 here.
According to the scoreboard, one make free throw will do it. Makes the first calmly. 52-45. What's difficult about high school to come back is the clock does not stop on a made bucket on the offensive side, so it's really difficult to claw your way back. Second free throw. Good. Only missed one tonight. 53-45, under 10 seconds remaining as that ball's knocked out of bounds by Holstrom with 7.2. Grove City, Chris, is going to move to 2-1. New Albany dropped to 1-2 here in 7.2 seconds.
And very importantly, 1-0 in the OCC Ohio.
Indeed. Indeed. Kistner has the ball, throws it in the paint to Oli Wola, and he misses the shot. Gilbert has it. Buzzer sounds, and that will be a game. 53-45. Grove City wins Come back in a minute. Give you the scoring for this ball game on the CBUS Sports Radio Network.
High school sports teach kids so many life lessons.
But less than 5% of high school student athletes play sport in college.
That's why it's so important that you sports coaches go beyond the X's and O's.
And teach skills that will stay with kids long after their playing days are done.
So who is a coach that coaches beyond?
A coach who cares.
When I coach beyond, I am authentic.
I know that I can count on my coaches to show up every day.
I know that I can talk to my coach on and off the court.
We all want to win, but coaching is about relationships.
My coach creates a sense of belonging
For everyone in our program.
A coach is a teacher and a role model.
My sport is my last classroom of the day.
I'm still learning after the school day ends.
We establish expectations for being a member of our school community.
I'm held accountable.
And I think about more than myself.
We place our student athletes' physical and mental health as our top priority.
My coach creates a safe environment
To practice and compete.
That's why it's so important that coaches go beyond the X's and O's.
Please join the Ohio High School Athletic Association, Life Sports at The Ohio State University, and the Susan Crown Exchange as we continue with our goal to train 1 million coaches.
We can all coach beyond.
Got to turn me on there, Hallstay. That's okay. 53-45 is your final score. Grove City comes away with the win. Chris, why don't you go over the scoring for tonight's ball game?
Turn myself on.
That would help.
For the Eagles, leading them with 16 points is Matucci. Unfortunately, a young man had to leave a couple of times with some injury. Had a good ball game with 16 points. Nash ends up with 11. Oluwala with 5. Kishner with 2. And Jackson with 11. Leading all scorers with 21 is Kevin Gallagher. Meldon with 5. Reber with 4 points. Holstrom with 8. Adao with 2 points, and Craig Gilbert with 14 to move them to 2-1. So Coach Eric Sachs and the team got to be happy with tonight's effort. They've got a tough schedule coming up in front of them.
I don't have my glasses on. Go whip
Tuesday
it out
night,
there.
they're at DeSales, then at Groveport Madison on the 19th against Darby. On the 22nd, Westerville Central. On the road, boy, they're on the road a lot here early in December. On the 22nd, at Westerville Central to take on the Warhawks. At Bishop Watterson on the 28th, then against Franklin Heights right across the freeway here on the 30th. New Albany has Minford coming up tomorrow at Minford. That is at 6:30. Then the Golden Gales at home on the 15th. Big Walnut on the 16th. 8 o'clock start at home and back in OCC, Ohio play. They're hosting the Lions again. I think that's going to be a tough game for them. Then on the 28th, they close out the year with a home game against Olentangy Berlin, Mitch.
Good ball game tonight. I really think, Chris, things changed, unfortunately, with Matucci. Took a really hard tumble to the ground. A little bruise on the old tailbone, and well, not on the tailbone, but on the right hip, back hip, butt area, and he was unable to play. And I think they're only down 3 at that time. They really were never able to get a good rhythm offensively. And I don't think he scored the rest of the ball game, and their team just didn't execute well without having their leader offensively out on the court.
And the one good thing that Grove City was able to do in the second half, they were able to hit more foul shots.
Right.
And that extended the lead here and actually gave them the win here at home on tonight's contest.
All right, we're going to wrap her up, pack her up, and head on home for the night. For Chris Coco and Mitch Palabegas, once again, your final score, Grove City wins 53 to 45?
Yes.
53 to 45. Till next Saturday night at 6 o'clock. Have a great week, everybody.
You're listening to the CBUS Sports Radio High School Basketball Game of the Week.